Hello children, how are you? I hope you all are good. Welcome you all to the session. Today we will continue the lab session Python Practical 4. Let's start today's lab session. Question number 13. To find the sum of natural numbers up to n. Natural numbers means 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. n. We have to read the n's value. We just assume if we are giving the value of n is 5, then we have to calculate 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. Okay, that is sum of natural numbers. For that, first we have to read the n's value. N is equal to int input enter number. Sum is equal to 0. We initialize this variable sum. Sum is a variable. Here also we use this for loop. For a in range 1, n plus 1. Sum plus equal to a, which is equivalent to sum equal to sum plus a. Sum plus equal to a, which is equivalent to sum equal to sum plus a. Okay. Then just assume n's value is equal to 5. Sum is equal to 0. For sum's value 0. For a in range 1, n plus 1. Then during the first iteration, a's value is equal to 1. Sum plus equal to a. Sum is equal to sum plus a. Sum's value 0. 0 plus 1, 1. 1 is stored in this sum. 0 plus 1. Sum's value is equal to 1. 1 is stored in this sum. Okay. Then during the second iteration, a's value is equal to 2. 2. So sum's value 1. 1 plus 2. 3. 3 is stored in this sum. Then during the third iteration, a's value 3. Sum is equal to sum plus a. Sum's value 3. 3 plus 3, 6. 6 is stored in this sum. 6 is stored in this variable sum. Sum's value is 6. Then during the fourth iteration, a's value 4. 6 plus 4, that is 10. 10 is stored in this sum. Okay. 10 is the value during the fourth iteration of this for loop. Okay. 10. Then next iteration, that is fifth iteration, a is equal to 5. During the fourth iteration, a's value 4. During the first iteration, a's value 5. Sum's value 10. During the fourth iteration, sum's value 10. During the fifth iteration, sum's value, that is previous iteration's value, that is 10 plus 5. 15. Then 15 is stored in this sum variable. The next iteration, a's value is equal to 6. What will happen here? It will terminate from the loop, because in this range function, it will take n plus 1, that is 5 plus 1, 6. 6 minus 1 times this will work. 6 minus 1 times, that is 5. Okay, clear? Print sum of natural numbers less than or equal to 5 is 15. Likewise, we will get. We can check now. Press F5. Then we will get like this. Enter number 5. Press enter. Sum of natural numbers less than or is equal to 5 is 15. Okay. Once again, we can execute this one. Press F5. find a number 3. Press enter. That is 6. 1 plus 2 plus 3. That is 6. Okay, clear? Next one, question number 14. Print like this pattern, star pattern. Here 1 star, then in the second row 2 star, third row 3 star, etc. Okay, for that we need the number of rows first. N is equal to int input and a number of rows. Use the statement for reading the number of rows. Is stored in this variable n. Then first we use this for I in range 1, n plus 1. We already discussed about this for loop. The next, inside this I loop, we used another loop, j loop. For j in range 0, I. Then print star, n is equal to space. Then under this for j in range 0, 1, we use this print statement. Check the indentation. Okay, just assume this n's value is equal to 3. I loop will work 3 times. How many times this j loop will work? First time I is equal to 1. Second time I is equal to 2. Third time I is equal to 3. If this I is equal to 1, the j's value is equal to 0. Okay, so this j loop will work 1 time. So it will output star 1 time. Then if the value of I is 2, this j loop will work 2 times. Then 2 times the star will be printed on the monitor. Then i's value is equal to 3, j loop will work 3 times. Okay, then 3 times the star will be printed on the monitor. Here we use this end attribute also. That means we have to identify the space. By default that is /n, that is new line character. But here we specified this n is equal to space, single space. Okay, clear? You can execute now. Press F5. Then you will get like this and a number of rows. I used here 3. Star. First row 1 star. Second row 2 stars. Third row 3 stars. Okay. Once again we can execute this one. F5. 6. What will happen here? Clear? Clear this one? Very interesting, no? Just try to develop your own programs. Natural numbers up to n. Then sum of odd numbers up to n. Sum of even numbers up to n. Print an isosceles triangle like this. These all programs you can try. Try to develop like this programs in your own way. Okay, clear? Next one, question number 15. To check whether the year is a leap year or not. You know about this leap year. A leap year contains 366 days. Okay, how to check this leap year? A leap years are any year that can be exactly divisible by 4. Okay, then we have to check one more condition, that is for century years. Century years means 2000, 2100, 1900, 1800, like that years. In the case of century years, we have to check one more condition, that year is exactly divisible by 400. If it is divisible by 400, we can identify that's a leap year. In the case of century years. Okay. Normal years, we can check that year is exactly divisible by 4. Okay, these are the two conditions we have to check for identifying the year is a leap year or not. Then we are moving to our Python code to check whether the year is a leap year or not. First one, we have to read that year. Year is equal to int input and a 4-digit year. First we are checking the century year. Year mode 100 equal to 0. If it is divisible by 100, we have to check one more condition. Year mode 400. This condition is true. We can identify that year is a leap year. Leap is equal to true. Otherwise, we can identify leap is equal to false. Then, that year is not divisible by 100. We have to check the year is divisible by 4 or not. Year mode 4 equal to 0. We can easily identify leap is equal to true, else leap is equal to false. Okay. Then after that we are checking this leap is equal to true. If this leap variable is equal to true, that means that year is a leap year, else print year is not a leap year. Okay. Clear? At the time of execution, run module or press F5, enter a 4-digit year, 2004. 2004 is a leap year. Once again, I will execute this one. Run module, 2005 is not a leap year. Okay, clear this one? Next one, question number 16. Calculate the sum of odd numbers divisible by 5 from 1 to n. Here we have to find out the sum of odd numbers. Another condition, divisible by 5. If it is an odd number and divisible by 5, then we have to find the sum of that numbers. Okay, in between 1 to n. N is equal to int input and a number. We have to read that number, n value. After that, sum is equal to 0. Initial value we stored in this variable sum. For x in range 1, n plus 1, 2. Here the step value is 2 because we have to identify the odd numbers 1, 3, 5, etc. up to n plus 1. If it is divisible by 5, then we have to add. We have to find the sum. If x mod 5 equal to 0, then we have to calculate the sum. Sum is equal to sum plus x. Okay. Print sum of odd numbers divisible by 5 between 1 to n is sum. Go through each and every step or statement of this program. Then identify one by one values in each iteration of this for loop. Then we will get the answer. Just assume the value of n is 5. Sum is equal to 0. X in range 1, n plus 1, 2. n plus 1 means 6. If x mod 5 equal to 0, x value during the first iteration, x value is equal to 1. This condition false. It will execute the next iteration. Here the step value is 2. So during the first iteration, x value is equal to 1. During the second iteration, x value is equal to 3. 1 plus 2, 3. During the third iteration, x value is equal to 5. Then 5 mod 5 equal to 0. That condition true. Then it will execute the statement sum is equal to sum plus x. Sum's value 0, 0 plus 5, 5. Then next iteration of this for loop, we can identify this 5 plus 2, 7. Here the value is n plus 1, n's value is equal to 5, 5 plus 1, 6. It will terminate from the loop. Okay, clear? Then print sum of odd numbers divisible by 5 between 1 to n is sum. Okay, execute this one, run module or press F5, enter number 5. Sum of odd numbers divisible by 5 between 1 to 5 is 5. Once again, I will execute this one, run module, the number 18. Press enter. Sum of odd numbers divisible by 5 between 1 to 18 is 20. That is 5 and 15. Okay, odd numbers divisible by 5. So in between 1 to 18 only 5 and 15. So the value is 20. Okay, clear? Okay guys, I hope it's clear to you. These all are very easy and interesting programs. So study these all topics in an effective way. Write down the programs in your notebook and study very well. First, identify the problem, then analyze the problem. After that, solve the problem in a better way. Think in a different way. Try to develop your own programs also. That's all for today. We will meet in the next class with new topic. Till then, take care. Thank you.